On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
County. I went down the road. I was in Joliet. I was in Rockford. No, shorties relate to real. They relate to real, period. And here's the thing. Courtney said a couple of shows ago, and JR, I know we got to move, but Courtney said a couple of shows ago, she talked about the very fact that you have girls dating at 15.
What?
And by the time they get to 25, they done already been through 10 niggas.
What?
Right?
What the hell are you talking about?
What?
The conversation that we had about letting your children date, and I
no, the whole 10 niggas by 20. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well,
so she said the girl by the 20. Okay, so let's take 10 away from it, Kayla, because during that time you may have only dealt with 2.
You could do 10 as one.
I know I can do 10 because that's what you said, and that's what happens.
Boyfriend.
So wait, Kayla, hold on, because I don't like this when we do this. We make it seem like what I'm saying is just that's Pluto, Mars. No, that's happening.
I just didn't feel like I was attractive until I got a little bit older, and then I was like, "Oh, I am a little cute," So I think it's more so how it's a lot of things that go into that when y'all say physically attractive, because it's not just like if they have the body, it's like that confidence. It's like little things like that too, because sometimes you ain't always the cutest thing, but you could be the baddest bitch around there. Just saying. Just the way you walk. So you, somebody that want to smash. I'm just
no, they'll smash.
I'm talking about, do the men think that? Like, do the men?
I think the men kind of, they may think that, they may not. I don't know. We have to ask, but I think it's like not just if you like just the baddest, like cutest person in there, or if you have a body and you're not like that pretty. But if you have that confidence, I think that's attractive to a man. I don't know. I may be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
I think you can grow on someone. So a person like that is, but we talking about first seeing.
Yeah,
first seeing. Ain't nobody getting no damn confidence.
But when they
what's that ass looking like?
I'm gonna say like that, but that's the same thing for men and women. When they first see you, they gonna know when they first see you, and that's men and women. They gonna know when they see you, would they do it? And like you said, sometimes you can grow on people. I just really think it's, yeah, it's a men thing. Most of the time when you see somebody, men and women, if you're going to give them the draws. You already know. Like, y'all know if y'all going to put that peen down. Women know if they're going to give them the draws. I mean, it's just, it works both ways. But what Anton was saying.
And then we do the dance.
Yeah.
Then we do the dance for however long. It can take 3 months. It could take 3 years. Then we do the dance. But one thing, I think I remember now what Rio was saying in terms of fuck.
Look, you forgot again. But no, just real quick, going back to what Anton's saying, and you need to start writing notes. Like I be writing notes.
Oh wait, I got it. I'm sorry. Okay, Rio. So what you were saying about dating around, I agree with you, but I also agree with Anton. And let me tell you why. I think that at that time, you need to be focused on school and focused on the things that you have. So while I don't think that you should be looking like, I need to find a wife to take care of, I do think that you should be practicing healthy relationships. I think having a college girlfriend or boyfriend that is just this one person that you're building, you're working on doing, like you're practicing, because I don't think it's healthy, like being out here with all these different girls and then think that you're going to be like this great guy in relationship. Like you're probably not going to be that good. But I think if you find someone that you're compatible with, that you like, that you feel helps you grow through this experience, this college experience, I think that's better than being out here in the streets, just having, if it doesn't go past college, whatever. But I think that is healthier than being out here in the streets. It's still dating. You're still just dating. But I think that is better in terms of practicing those interpersonal relationships than just being out here willy-nilly, like just because you're young. You feel where I'm coming from?
I feel where you're coming from on that.
So I like Rio, what you said and what Anton said, it's like, with me, and like I said, I have a son and a daughter, but I also mentor and I'm around all these kids all the time. I'm sending kids to college and I tell them, like, just worry about school, like date around, just chill, but don't get into anything serious or make like those mistakes because you're in school now. Because like my average kid size is 6'9" and I'm sending to school, so it's always going to be people that's going to latch on to you. But I told them, I was like, one thing, and me and Larry just had a conversation today. And I was telling him, I was like, listen, I was like, the people that haven't been there and haven't like gave you, like, instilled anything to you, like, sometimes you got to back up off them. And I'm not just talking about us as adults. I'm talking about even the girls. Like, it's been people that's like kind of, you know, all of a sudden you a leech because you're going into your senior year, you 6'9", your dad's 6'11", so you getting bigger, you know. So, and the way he's playing, I was just like, kind of calm down on some of them because I don't want him to make a mistake now. So I don't mind. And I told him I don't mind him dating around. Like, when I go to Florida, he's around me the whole time. Between, like, his mom and dad are great parents. But they just work different shifts. So when he not with them, he with me. And I'm like, just calm down. I was like, because sometimes it's people that are looking to get into something. So I understand what you're saying, Rio, but at the same time, Anton, I understand what you're saying, and we just have to make better decisions as adults. You know, like, just make those decisions like later, and when we're ready to make those decisions. Because I didn't have kids until I was 27. So when we're ready to actually make those decisions and take care of those responsibilities and build our community up and do something for the community, because I've owned a nonprofit since I was 20. And I've been doing stuff for my community since I was 20. But I know at 20, with doing all that, I wasn't ready for no kids. It wasn't my time. It was my time to do what I needed to do in my community. So, Anton, I definitely understand what you're saying. But Rio, at the same time, I understand what you're saying, because I dated, but I took my time and I waited.
Come on.
So
yeah, that's a whole monologue, Shawty.
No, I tip my hat to you too, especially for dedicating a large part of your life to mentor to you. And I think, and you may agree or not agree with me, but I feel like you having life experiences helps you be more relatable to the youth and what they're going through right now. Had you not had those experiences, you might not be able to speak to them the same way.
Yeah, they relate to that.
Rio, you absolutely right, because me and them, we can sit down and we can talk about like what I've been through, what I've experienced, like even dating and everything. So I did get that time that I was able to like grow up and then talk to them about it.
Got that smile too, Rilla.
Yeah. So
you know how kids are. Like, oh, you can't tell me nothing.
Chicago.
You don't know how I feel. You ain't been through this. You know, that whole thing when you try to help kids.
But the thing of it is, we keep
some type of life.
We keep putting that on these shorties. We keep putting it on these shorties that I gotta go through something. So if I went to jail, I went to Cook County, I went down the road, I was in Joliet, I was in Rockford. No, shorties relate to real. They relate to real, period. And here's the thing. Courtney said a couple of shows ago, and JR, I know we got to move, but Courtney said a couple of shows ago, she talked about the very fact that you have girls dating at 15.
What?
And by the time they get to 25, they done already been through 10 niggas.
What?
Right?
What the hell are you talking about?
What?
The conversation that we had about letting your children date, and I
the whole 10 niggas by 20. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well,
so she said the girl by the 20. Okay, so let's take 10 away from it, Kayla, because you know during that time you may have only dealt with 2.
You could do 10 as one.
I know I can do 10 because that's what you said. And that's what
college
happens.
Boyfriend.
So wait, Kayla, hold on, because I don't like this when we do this. We make it seem like what I'm saying is just that's Pluto Mars. No, that's happening.